get ready with me while I tell you about the time I broke my arm. So for me, this was the end of 5th grade. And me and my 2 best friends decided to have a hangout where we were going to film our murder mystery short film that we were making for fun. So we're all hanging out and we decided to jump on the tramp. Little did I know that was not going to be the great decision. So their trampoline had this thing where it wasn't fully connected to the bottom of the trampoline. So like the net was hung up, but it wasn't connected to the trampoline. So I decided that it was a good idea to step on the net and lean my body weight back on it. Not a good idea. So I fell back like this on my arm off of it, and I looked down and it's just like bent completely. So for those of you who know, what happened is this bone right here broke and crossed over and made that weird like shape where it was sticking out this way. So basically, I looked down, and this is what my friend said. I don't really remember. I looked down there like, oh, are you okay? And then I looked at my arm, and I was like, no, I'm not okay. So I started screaming bloody murder because it was, like, really painful. And then I'm screaming. They all left me. They're all panicking. They go and get their dad, who happens to be a surgeon. So that's great. He comes and, like, steadies my arm or, like, stabilizes it so then I don't like hurt it even more. And he thought I was like dislocated because it was so weird looking that he thought I was completely dislocated. I didn't take an ambulance. My mom just came and picked me up because like who has the money for an ambulance? So yeah, I make it to the ER. I'm screaming and everything, and then they immediately give me an IV, not AI. That's just okay. Anyway, they immediately give me an IV, and so they decided to give me surgery right away because when the bone had broken and like switched over across the other bone, it had pinched a nerve, so I could no longer move my hand at all. I couldn't do that, couldn't do this, nothing like that. I couldn't do this with my whole entire hand. So they decided to do surgery immediately, but I had eaten, so I had to wait a whole friggin' hour. I get out of surgery and I have this big old hard cast that I have to wear all summer, not being able to swim, and nerve damage. So I also had to go to physical therapy for that. I have all my mobility in my hand back, and here are the scars. They had to put 3 pins in my arm.